What's up, guys? James here. It's time to do movies of the month for November. This was James Bond month, and it was a pretty good month. I again had some issues with getting to actually sit down and watch the movies, even though we had all of them on VHS. We don't have a very good VHS player, so that made it a little difficult. I got what I could on Netflix. I also did the couple of DVDs that we had, and the list goes as follows: GoldenEye, Die Another Day. No. Yes. The one with Halle Berry. That's not Die Another Day, is it? Yes, it is. Die Another Day. Casino Royale and Skyfall. A whole 4 movies out of 23, 24. And yeah, Skyfall actually was really impressive. I enjoyed that one a lot. I wouldn't mind seeing it again before it leaves theaters. I thought they did a really good job of getting into the James Bond-ness that was lacking from the first 2 Daniel Craig movies. And one thing I really appreciated from the writers or the directors or whoever threw this little thing in there was basically they said, we understand who James Bond is and where he comes from. We appreciate his heritage, and we're not doing that anymore. And at that point, I was able to accept the new James Bond, the new Daniel Craig, and I really got into the movie. I enjoyed the cheesy parts. I loved the one-liners that you're used to from James Bond, and I just had this really good time getting into the movie, whereas previously I would watch Casino Royale or Quantum of Solace, and it would just be like, these suck. This is not James Bond. This is them trying to emulate the Bourne series. And that bothered me, because I was such a huge James Bond fan. Even the really bad, older James Bonds, which going back, they're so dated, they're so terrible, but in a good way, a very nostalgic way that I get into and I have a blast with. And so I appreciated that they tipped their hat a little bit and said, we get it. It actually allowed me to go back and watch Casino Royale again. I still don't like Quantum of Solace, but I watched Casino Royale again, and I had a new appreciation for Daniel Craig as James Bond. He's the more realistic of the James Bonds. He doesn't have the swagger. I just said swagger. I'm so sorry. He doesn't have the suave, debonair way of carrying himself that Pierce Brosnan has, or he doesn't have the kind of the rugged Sean Connery kind of appeal, or the true gentleman of Roger Moore. Lazenby, meh. Dalton, meh. Those are my feelings on those two. But as far as Daniel Craig went, I felt he really proved himself to be a solid James Bond, and I am now on board for the rumor, if it comes true, the rumor of Christopher Nolan directing a James Bond film. Daniel Craig signed on for 2 more. Let's make it happen. CN, let's go. Okay? As far as December's movies of the month, originally it was going to be Christmas movies. But as you can see behind me, I'm spinning in our new home, and I've been taking care of that, and now I'm actually about to hop on a plane. Again, I've spent quite a bit of the last 2 months just traveling and doing stuff, and it's going to continue for another month where I'm going to be out of town and posting videos and spending time with my wife, Maria Litai, and I'm really looking forward to that, but unfortunately that's not going to leave me time to really set aside and make sure I'm getting my movies in. But I would love to hear about the movies you guys are watching. I'd love to, if you guys come up with something new. I'm wanting to see Wreck-It Ralph while it's still in theaters. The Hobbit is coming out, so maybe I'll squeeze in the trilogy before I go see it. Not likely. That's a lot of movies to watch. But it would be nice, and I would love to continue this dialogue. I'd love to pick this up in January. I'm still going to post one at the end of the month. Maybe I'll just talk about whatever general movies I had time to watch. I have been brainstorming some new segments and building a schedule to make this doable. Right now, the last 2 months have been so hectic that I've tried really hard to keep this consistent, and I'm failing. I apologize. Wow, I'm taking too long. I'm sorry. I'll wrap this up. So January, I'm looking to kind of hit my stride, and I will have some moral support in that coming in the next month, and I'm very excited about that. And more on that soon. And yes, thank you guys for watching 5.5 minutes of me battling on. That's nice of you. Anyways, I'm James, this is WT Frackin' Vlog, and I would love it if you guys liked or subscribed this video, or even just down in the comments, tell me what you think. Let's get a little chit-chat going. You can add me on Twitter or Facebook. I have a page on Facebook. Have a good night, guys. Bye.